Charles Pinckney, 1757 to 1824, delegate from South Carolina, signer of the Constitution. Charles Pinckney was born in Charleston, South Carolina, to a wealthy slaveholding family. Pinckney trained as a lawyer in his home city and set up his own legal practice aged 22. During the War for Independence, he enlisted in the militia, and when Charleston fell to the British in 1780, he was made a prisoner of war. Pinckney served in the state legislature for much of the next 2 decades. He also served as a delegate to the Continental Congress, where he became an advocate of strengthening the Confederation's power. In 1787, Pinckney was chosen as a delegate to the Constitutional Convention, joining his cousin Charles Cotesworth Pinckney as a representative of South Carolina. Confident and wealthy, he must have cut an impressive figure for a 30-year-old in the company of men decades older and more experienced than himself. And while he spoke often in debates and contributed much to the final version of the Constitution, often defending the interests of Southern slaveholders, most historians dismiss his claim to have submitted a draft that was the real basis for the document. He added his signature on September 17, 1787. Pinckney went on to serve as governor of South Carolina and chaired his state's own constitutional convention. He entered the U.S. Senate in 1798 as a member of the Jeffersonian Party, having dramatically changed his political allegiance from the Federalists. He opposed the Jay Treaty and began to champion the interests of the Democratic-Republican backcountry farmers against the state's eastern elites, of which he was a member. During the presidential contest between Adams and Jefferson, he worked as Jefferson's campaign manager in South Carolina. As his reward, President Jefferson appointed Pinckney minister to Spain. After this diplomatic mission, he returned to Charleston to lead the state's Democratic-Republican Party. Once a self-satisfied member of the planter elite, he now advocated better representation for backcountry districts and universal white manhood suffrage. In 1821, his health began to fail, and he died aged 66 in 1824.